Hello Aquarius, Happy New Year and welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So we're going to do the Void of Course moon reading. If you don't know what that is or the whole story behind it, there's going to be a link in the description near the top for a video on that, because it's a long story and it's an interesting story and I don't want to have to repeat it in every single reading this week, so I thought that's the easiest way to do it. I'm going to do Void of Course moon reading for you. There is an extended at the end of this reading as well. The link will be at the top of the description also, and in the extended I'm going to just continue to pull cards to see where the energy continues to go for you in the future. Now let's get started right now. Void of Course moon, everyone has this card this week. Void of Course moon is a period of time where the moon, when the moon moves from throughout all 12 zodiac signs in a 28-day period, there are periods of time where it is no longer in the energy of the sign it's coming out of or left and the sign it's about to enter. Sometimes that's just a few hours, sometimes it's a full day. The moon is totally on its own. So let's get started. We're going to look at the cycle that you are leaving. What to do in the Void of Course. This is a period of time where you have the most influence over your life. You have the most influence over your life. Maybe it's just a short period of time though. I can't predict that for each of you. I can only read the energy and see what the cards are telling you and guiding you with. Then the cycle that you are going to be entering after your Void of Course. I'm going to use multiple oracle decks and a tarot deck. Aquarius. Aquarius. Wow. Let me pull everything out first. Your cards are right on track with what the whole reading is about. It really is. So this is my animal spirit deck. It wants to talk again. I haven't used it in such a long time. That has got to be the weirdest split I've ever seen. So let's see what it produced here. Wow. Ooh, wow. Well, that's interesting. The last card from the tarot. Do you guys hear me okay? The camera's really far away here in the setup. I can see the sound bars. They're moving pretty good. Apparently this is what you're getting. Cards are being very sassy right now. Alright, so what you're leaving, Aquarius, cycle that you are leaving, the first card that came out is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Full Moon in Leo. Mouse Spirit, Tend to the Small Things. Door to Romance, and the King of Cups. What I see with the cycle that you were leaving is being in a period of time, if you, maybe you've already left this cycle, okay? Maybe you're in the Void of Course right now, or you're about to go into the void of course. See how this energy plays out for you? What I'm getting here, the past cycle, you had a lot of little things that you had to really focus on. Maybe not so many things that were kind of things that you wanted to focus on, but they were necessities that you needed to focus on. A lot of those things, and they made you feel kind of small, and in some way making you feel kind of small, it's almost like the energy of that caused an energetic balance where it kind of started to stir your pride. Being overwhelmed by a lot of little things, and maybe too not even being appreciated for all of the little things that you kind of focus on and do for others. It feels like for others, like this tend to the small things. It didn't really feel like it was something that was for you so much. Now, the don't let pride get in your way. I feel like something has, in the past, this past cycle, triggered you in a protective way for the ego to come up a bit, to kind of try to protect, not feeling valued. Like not feeling valued here. We have the Door of Romance and the King of Cups, which is really interesting because the King of Cups may have a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions towards a person. I want to say it's a person with the Door of Romance, but it's not really expressed. The King of Cups is known for like really holding all of that back, keeping that back and keeping that held in. And I feel like that was being held in because A, there was something you were not comfortable about. There were things that were making you feel small. Things playing out in your life that were making you feel small. And so you didn't kind of feel like in a safe place to pursue connections, energy that had more, where you need to be more vulnerable with like the Door of Romance, right? So, your void of course moon. So this is the period of time where you are not influenced by the past, and you are not yet influenced by the future. You are your sole influence here. And the cards that you got are beautiful. So you have time, take time to breathe out. I love it. This is a period of time for you to exhale. Release some of the tension that may have built up in the past cycle. Allow it to go. Just allow it to feel, almost envision it. Envision it leaving, the energy of that leaving you. And you have your own space. This is really, you were really doing a void of course here. This is about your energy, your space. Then you have Sandpiper Spirit. Playful. So whatever it is, whatever tasks that you need to do, allow yourself to be playful in it. Allow yourself to be hopeful in what it is that you're doing. And then you have the Angel of Balance and the Eight of Cups. I really love, I'm going to pull this down. Can you see how this Eight of Cups is working here? Actually, all of these cards are facing towards the future energy. They're all facing towards this future energy here. So you are in a period where, oh, look at the moon. There's showing the cycles of the moon here. And it's interesting because it's giving us like the crescent moon and the full moon are sort of combined. I never really noticed that so much before. So significant that you are going through a change, walking away from the past. I feel like this energy in the void of course moon, take time to breathe out, the Sandpiper Spirit and the Angel of Balance is allowing your energy to become whole again for whatever it really should be. As you go into the future, your energy is going to change again going into the future. We're always influenced by things going on around us and how we react and grow and expand or contract from those situations. So you're kind of getting ready to go over here. Look at that. He's really walking towards this future energy. Don't rush yourself though. I'm hearing in the void of course moon. This period of time will happen for you to achieve balance. It's a very temperance type energy, and this Angel of Balance is very much like that. Wow, I didn't realize that you have 48 into 49. I'm going to show you where you're going. So in the future, you have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Your future is going to be exciting, but okay. Trust in divine detours. You may be led to places that you didn't think you would go, or you may have a plan and kind of like me, It almost doesn't even matter how well you prepare yourself for what you anticipate the future might hold. The universe still might throw a couple of little wrenches in there on you, but it's looking really good. And then you have Angel of Love and the Three of Pentacles. I see you being guided. I see you being guided. So be prepared for that with this trust in divine detours with the coyote spirit. The coyote spirit thinks on its feet, right? It thinks on its feet. Believe in the impossible. The impossible is not necessarily something that's going to be delivered to you on a silver platter. Or here's the map. There's the path. Follow the arrows. Stick on the green trail. And there you go. You'll find the impossible. The impossible is probably hidden down. There's probably no path, right? So you'll think you're going this way. I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. I know what it's going to take me. It's pretty well thought out. I've prepared. And then, oh, the path ends. Well, now what do I do? Or the map is wrong. It hasn't been updated. And your map is showing that when you get to the crossroads, you're supposed to go left. And then you get to the crossroads, and you can't anymore because it's grown in, like huge trees have grown in. It's like, you have to go right. But I was totally prepared to go left. What could this mean? What am I going to do now? I told everyone before I left that I was going to go left, so people won't know where I am. Like, it's just, right? Like, you just have to be prepared that there's going to be some detours along the way. There's going to be some little surprises. I'm really feeling like there's going to be some little surprises. You're going to be connecting with new people and new possibilities. And it's a really wonderful energy that you're kind of meant to connect into, that you're being guided towards. Whatever that was going on in the past, it kind of made you feel small. There were so many small things that you needed to focus on, that you couldn't focus on yourself, actually. And you couldn't share the best parts of you. I feel like in this future energy, you can share the best parts of you. And the Angel of Love, this is what I was saying, you're going from the Angel of Balance into the Angel of Love, 48 into 49. Like, you're really kind of following a true systematic path that might have detours in it. So at some point it might be like, oh yeah, it's going like 46, 47, 48, 49, 82. What the heck? That's not right. Cindy told you there's going to be some divine detours along the way. So let me pull out some clarifiers. And let's see if we can get a tiny bit more detail, because you know how nosy I am. A good tarot reader is a nosy tarot reader. Let's find out. All right, all these 10 to the small detail things. This is the card that's really standing out for me. The Tower, right? Oh, well, I feel like you might be walking away from some of this stuff. And the Four of Cups, look at. I feel like, yeah, this 10 to the small details, the Tower and the Four of Cups. I feel like you felt like there was no control over situations. Maybe you kind of figured out, okay, I got this dealt with, I did with that, and okay, today I can do this for me, and all of a sudden the phone would start ringing, or people needed this or that. Like, things would just start coming, and you would feel disappointed. Like, I'm not really getting what I want here. I'm not succeeding in how I would like to succeed. That's interesting, right? Like, I'm not succeeding in how I'd like to succeed. So it's almost as if the universe wants to say, hey, we want you to succeed, but we're going to do this to you, okay? So just hang on tight and just, you know, take a breath. Be a little playful with yourself. Don't take it so serious. Maybe things that you've had to deal with in this cycle that you're leaving were like serious things. Like, these were not fun things. These were not things that allowed... I just feel like somehow there's a block here with the King of Cups and the Door to Romance. I feel like it's not blossoming, it's not expressed, it's not open, it's not alive, it's not happening. So yeah, that's it. All right. Now, Angel of Balance. Let's see what's coming into balance for you here. Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So there's going to be a balance here. You know, where you were confused in the past. Yeah, it's almost maybe too many choices. It's almost like sitting, going on to that trail in the woods, but which trail do I take? There's so many possibilities. And, you know, with the Knave or the Page of Swords is really trying to figure that out and trying to understand it and trying to learn as much as you can, but is still leaving you in confusion, where I feel like this Eight of Pentacles, this dude is focused on that pentacle and working on it. You know what to work on, but the universe wants to take you there. The universe wants to kind of take you on a little trip, but there's a detour. I feel like your void of course energy, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the reading, like it's hard for me to read timelines in a very specific way because it's reading energy. But the way the cards are playing out, I don't feel like your void of course is a very long period of time. And I had mentioned that, you know, when the moon is in a void of course period, it can be just a few minutes long, a couple of hours, or it can be a whole day. The whole day is what's considered the true void of course. Yours feels like a very short period of time. Trust in divine detours. Can you give Aquarius any hints about the divine detours? Ooh, look at this. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. You're going to be given choices. You're going to be given choices at periods of time where you may feel a little bit of lack. You may be feeling some sort of lack, or you may feel like the choice is lack. Like what? So like for me, like using that as an example, if you didn't see the beginning of the reading, the whole reason we're doing void of course moon is that I have to move, but I did not expect that. So like the first thing I felt was total lack. I thought, wow, this is not what I planned. I tried to plan around this and it didn't work. So there's going to be choices here for you. You will make choices for yourself. I feel like these choices are going to lead you out of lack. Maybe even when the situation presents itself, it won't be what you expected because it's trust in the divine detour. It won't be what you expected, but you're being guided. You're being taken somewhere. The Angel of Love. Oh, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time, Aquarius. You have the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Empress. Oh, that's good energy. That is really happy, celebratory energy. What did I say, like with this Three of Pentacles? You got Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in the future. And it felt like where you share your energy, how you share your energy feels good. It does. It feels really good. It's it empowers you. It takes you, you know, the King of Wands, and he's got the salamanders here really coming up out of the fire, out of the ashes in a renewed sense, in a very powerful, strong, renewed sense. And the Empress, get ready to really manifest. Manifesting in the 3-dimension here. So if you felt sort of stuck and held back by a lot of little things in life that are kind of suppressing the more deeper creative aspects of your personality and the direction you'd like to take yourself, you're going into a void of course, and it will be a period of time to allow you to take a breath. You will have the most influence over your journey. You will get more clarity. The balance that will come to you will be more clarity of your options and the possibilities. And this will take you into a cycle of, believe in the impossible. So really incredible things may be presented to you, but they may be presented to you when you first receive them as something that might feel depletive, or that's not what I had planned. So try to keep an open mind and believe in the impossible. So that's it. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. I'm going to go do the extended. And like I said, the link is at the top of the description. And I'm going to just continue. I'm just laughing because somebody snuck in the kitchen and put a bowl away. I'm going to continue to pull out cards. Thank you so much, guys. It was nice to do my first reading for you for 2021. Until next time, Aquarius, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.